Good morning, everyone. It's a beautiful day here in the neighborhood. Forecast is like sky clear for the next few days. No precipitation, no clouds. Perfect for aviating, which is kind of what I do for I guess you call it a career. I'm a skydive pilot. I've been one for predominantly over 20 years, among other things, but that's kind of my deal. And I just pretty much fly only old airplanes from the 40s and 50s when I do that kind of stuff. Today we'll be flying 1957 182. We got two of those where I fly there right now, a 1956 one and a 57, both very similar. Kind of the backbone of the skydiving industry. Use other bigger old airplanes too. Show you a couple of them here in the clip. I used to run an Nova An-2, which is a big Russian biplane with 1,000 horsepower piston radial engine. And a friend of mine actually just ran into the guy who painted it in Poland. Free Fly Rob is over there on a big free fly skydive meet there, and just randomly ran into this dude who painted my airplane, which is now belongs to a movie studio in Las Vegas and last used in the movie Jumanji. Anyway, we're going to head over to Maitland this morning, which is about an hour drive from where I'm at here currently. It has the highest tides in the world. Real beautiful spot there. Kind of rivals even where I used to fly skydivers in other areas on the west coast. But we'll head on over there and I'll show you around that machine. Well, here we are in South Maitland. This is our grass strip we operate out of. It's about 3,000 foot long. A little bit of uphill, downhill. Our mount for today, we have two of these machines here. This one's the newest one. It's built in 1957, GDG. The other one's 56. Basically, essentially the same machines. The other one has a longer wing mod on it. They have a 470 cubic inch horizontally posed 6-cylinder air-cooled engine built by Continental. They make about 230 horsepower stocks on them. P-Ponk versions, stuff for 260 and up, depending. Some of them are fuel injected. This one's carbureted, updraft carburetor. 2 spark plugs per cylinder, dual magneto ignition just for redundancy. You can't pull over in the air. This one's modified somewhat for jumping. It's got a jump step on there, so people can stand out here during flight, hold on to the wing strut. Got 3 or 4 people going up together. Doors modified. Normally they're hinged like a car door here, but this one's got a piano hinge. So they're about to get out. Door goes up. Latch right there to hold it. All the seats are removed for skydiving. Normally this is a 4-place aircraft with the mod. Normally this can haul 4 to 5. Now standard weights 4 jumpers is the max plus me, the pilot. Pretty bare bones interior in these things. As far as instrumentation, because we just fly visually, we don't fly in the cloud with them. So it's the old school, control wheel. It's all 1950s kind of gear, original kind of interior on the door there. Just has a, radar, radar transponders for air traffic control to identify us in the air, and a regular digital comm. Power set with manifold pressure, not with RPM, because it's constant speed prop, so we can set the RPM constant for climb or cruise, depending on what's going on. Typically, we're climbing, it's about 2,450 RPM on the prop, and 23 inches of manifold pressure. I'm normally climbing out at optimum climb speed in this thing is 85 miles an hour. In descent, we descend about 160 miles an hour, and 2,500, 3,000 feet a minute descent rate. Not as fast as the turbine planes I drop jumpers with. The bigger ones, they can come down faster than the skydivers. These ones are air cooled, so we got to keep can't come down that fast because we don't have to keep the cylinder head temperatures up so we don't crack cylinders, and they're not cheap to buy these days. Yeah, she's pretty Spartan. but does the job. These things are like the backbone of the skydiving industry. These are early 50s or mid 50s models. 182s are the best ones typically, the people like, because they're taller cabin, taller door, typically lighter airframe, better performance. Manual flaps, which are ideal for this type of operation of the newer electric ones. Yeah, it's pretty much every skydive place around has one of these 1950s or early 60s Cessna 182s in their fleet, along with the bigger planes. Anyway, it's gonna be a perfect day for jumping, and yeah, we got some people showing up here now, so we'll get them wavered up and rock on.